gentlemen, start your engine!
DW, 5 wide, 4 wide. It won't be the first time I tell you today. Reach up there and pull those belts tight one more time.
All right, folks, we're at the capital of boogity. This is where it all gets going right here. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Second, here they come to complete the first of 188 laps.
It's like winding up a great big old rubber band. You get her wound up and let her fly.
Jeff Gordon, he'll lead lap 1, 5 more bonus points. He has led a lap in 8 of 9 races in 2007 now.
Black flag as this group comes to the line on the Home Depot number 20 of Tony Stewart. The electronic timing system that measures the speed of each car along pit road caught Stewart, who was the first in that group to come in, too fast entering the pit. He'll have to do a drive-through down pit road at pit road speed, 55 miles an hour, while the field is out there running over 190.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the lead that he ended up with right there, which certainly would dissipate quickly, but now he's got to make that drive-through penalty, 55 miles per hour. The thing he's got to hope for now is to be the first car a lap down, get a caution flag, get the free pass back on the lead lap, because he probably will go a lap down.
Clint Bowyer in the 07 has brushed the wall.
I believe Tony's got some kind of engine problem because he is dropping back in a hurry. 07's got quite a bit of right side damage. He's going to have to come to pit road with those tires rubbing.
Oh, yeah, we're good. You just made her a little smaller. She'll be faster now.
I'm not sure about that comment. Like you say, those tires rubbing, he's going to have to probably get to pit road. He actually whacked it a couple pretty good whacks.
Yeah.
Bowyer has crashed.
Yeah.
Very possibly cut the tire down.
He did. I saw it snap.
Caution is out, which is a huge break again for Tony Stewart, that 20 car. Not a good break for Clint Bowyer, but for sure Tony.
This is the first incident with Bowyer.
There in the middle.
Just gets up a little too high. That's a hard lick in that wall at that speed.
Trying to make it around to the pits or trying to ride it out. There it goes.
Yeah, you see the right front tire looked like may have gone first. We saw the smoke from the tires. I question leaving him out.
That 8 car, he wants the lead of this 500-mile race coming off turn 4, and he's got help, and I think the crowd speaks for itself. And this will make it, if we can cycle through these green flag stops, it'll make it where it's a one-stop race.
Casey Mears.
And you know what? I'm not so sure this is the product. I think he was trying to get the pit road because he was one of the cars that needed the pit.
Got punted by Jimmy coming in.
And it sounds like he may have gotten turned by his teammate.
But I definitely think Casey Mears was trying to get to pit road in this 25 car.
That's what the spotter indicated, Larry.
Yeah. Let's see. He's right here. He is
right in the front of the pack.
But you know, Larry. Yeah, I mean he's up a little high. Man, that's a hard lick. But he was up a little bit too high there, trying to get. You know, he should have been a little lower, maybe. I don't know.
Let's watch from Jimmy Johnson's onboard.
See right here, he moves, coming through the corner, he moves out a little bit.
My question would be, did he give a good solid hand signal, especially going out in the back straightaway to let those guys know, hey, I'm going to pit road?
Casey, we were in your pit. We heard your communication. What were your thoughts? What was supposed to happen on that pit stop?
I don't know. I thought we were all in pretty good communication that we were all going to come in that time. That's what I was told anyway, that we were all going to come in that lap. And I was waving off down the backstretch, and I thought it was very clear that I was coming in. But, I mean, I know Jimmy wouldn't mean to do something like that. I mean, we're best friends, you know, but the bad part about it is we were 35th going into this race, and now it looks like we're probably going to have to be qualifying in the show like the rest of these guys going into Richmond. And I just can't believe it went down like that, you know.
Oh, trouble. Ricky Rudd in the wall.
Trouble back
Nemechek
there.
around. Kyle Busch.
You know what? I'm not so sure that wasn't started. Oh, is that
Jeff Burton, 31 car. Kyle Busch, another wreck today, just like yesterday.
And a very hard hit.
That is, there's a window that coming down.
It's good to be 21, Darrell.
Nemechek's car crashed.
Kyle's going to drive it back.
He's going to try. I don't think it's going to go anywhere but in a circle, and if he's not careful, it's going to cook that engine, because you know the radiator, you can see the water running out from under it.
I tell you, we got to take a look at this, but I believe the 48 car was involved in this little skirmish.
Somebody tipped Ricky Rudd into the wall. Let's see who.
I think just watch this down the back.
Rudd is behind Tony Stewart on the outside.
Yeah, they're right. They're right here. Here's the 48 car right here.
But the 96, Tony Raines, looks like he got up into Jimmy Johnson, the 48, initially off turn 2, I believe, Darrell.
I believe you're right, Larry. I saw the 48 move. Gosh, that's a hard lick by those two cars. Good thing the safer barrier is there again.
Let's look from the rear bumper of Kevin Harvick's Pennzoil Chevy.
Man, look at Nemechek's car go airborne. And then Kyle Busch's car goes airborne and hits the rear wheels come off the ground.
You're riding with Jeff Burton.
Listen, y'all, I know you don't know what that feels like. Unless you've been in one of these crashes, you can't imagine how that hurts.
The good news, Darrell, everybody is either driving back like Jeff Burton or has climbed from their cars okay.
That's definitely what happened, Larry. The 96 scooted up the hill just enough to get into the left front of Jimmy Johnson, and there was Ricky Rudd, forced him into the wall.
Now watch the 13 come across.
Bam.
He got turned around by his teammate Sterling Marlin trying to slow down.
Look at that 5 car. It was flying backwards.
There is contact, we're told.
That's all it takes is just that little nudge. You can run this close together all day long until somebody does something like that, and then it's going to affect a lot of guys. That outside line is still holding together pretty darn good.
We got 29 cars within a second of each other. They'll be coming to 4 to go this time.
Smoke, Rudeman.
Oh, no. What's happening to David?
Remember, we had a report that he had smoke in the cockpit.
Tearing up. Let them all come by.
He's loaded up.
I think I heard rear end tearing up.
2 more coming. All right, you're clear all the way to the bottom. Clear all the way to the bottom.
Oh, David.
No caution yet.
No.
Caution wheel wave. This is not what the 11 car wanted to see. Remember, Mike Ford talked about didn't want to see a green-white checker.
Just as Jeff Gordon took the lead, caution comes out.
Goodness gracious of me.
Right of your screen, Denny Hamlin, Tony Raines. They had to come in for fuel. They had enough to make the scheduled distance, but not enough fuel for the 2 laps of overdrive. We're going to try to finish this off with.
You're talking about disappointment at the end of this race, and we haven't even gotten to the checkered flag yet. Here's the 11 car sitting there with the chance to win, and we got the 00 car sitting there with a chance for a great finish. And just in a matter of minutes, they're in trouble.
There are still 6 cars out there that have still not been to pit road in basically almost 52 laps, and that includes right now Jamie McMurray in 2nd place, Biffle, Earnhardt Jr., David Reagan, Reed Sorensen, Sterling Marlin. Those guys are still out there on the fuel that's been there for almost 52 laps.
We're going into overdrive, folks. Green, white, checker. to finish it off in Talladega.
If you're going to get Jeff Gordon, you got to get him now.
Yes,
you
sir.
cannot let him get up to speed,
regardless of where the start finish is.
I tell you.
But Jeff Gordon can't get a big restart and get away from the pack because then they'll draft on by him.
I think McMurray is going to try to jump all over him like a frog on the June bug.
Green flag. Johnson to the inside.
And there goes Kurt Busch in the 2-car with him, pushed him. They're going to trap McMurray in the 26 on the high side.
Boy, I'll say, look at him fan out. High, low. Somebody help me.
Oh, there goes Stewart in the 20 to the high side with no help. They're 3 wide off turn 2.
It's over.
There's the caution. There is the caution right there. Only one attempt at this green-white check.
And Stewart has crashed. While everyone lifted for the caution flag, Tony Stewart ended up in the wall.
Jeff Gordon, the 24 car, was leading this race at the time of caution. Now, one thing that differs from determining the restart order after a caution in the race is they'll go to where the cars were at the minute the caution came out as far as the finishing order, not where they crossed the last loop for the finish of the race.
Let's see what happens here, because they were all coming up to speed and there was a lot of blocking going on. You see Gilliland, I just saw him cut down in front of Tony.
Kenseth got into Sauter. Sauter's still okay. 4 wide.
4 wide, and no, the 16 comes down, catches the 70, but there's action in front of these guys.
Well, Elliott Sadler and the 16 got together. That's what caused the wreck. But
Tony, right here, you see the 38 and Tony.
Who tipped David Gilliland around?
Somebody must have. Was it 26? Man, that's a hard hit, and there's no safer barrier there.
No, we may see from another angle who tipped Gilliland.
They go way up there.
I mean, the 16, Biffle just came down on Elliott Sadler, and Johnny Sauter, the 70, ended up being the victim there, and Elliott Sadler was able to continue.
Stewart very unhappy.
There's Tony on the high, up on the outside. They see a wreck behind them.
McMurray.
Somebody got into the back of David Gilliland in that 38 car as well, which I think was all part of that equation right there.
Boy, and then there, you see down here where Tony hits the wall, there's no safer barrier there. You can see it stops at that opening back there. That's a hard driver lick. Oh, here we go. 26 is there. The 38.
The silver car.
The 38's kind of coming up, and McMurray's kind of caught in the trap.
Yeah, I mean, I know Tony's upset with Jamie right now. I'm not sure Jamie could do a whole lot about that.
Checkered flag waves on Jeff Gordon. His 77th career NASCAR Nextel Cup victory.
We've seen Jeff Gordon now in 77 victory lanes, but this may be his most enthusiastic ever. High fives for the crew. 77 wins. The 77th coming on Dale Earnhardt's birthday. Your reaction?
I'm overwhelmed. I mean, we just had so many things working against us other than this race car. This DuPont Chevrolet was unbelievable today, but I never dreamed we were going to win that race. You know, towards the end there, we were just so far back. Had too many guys, good guys we had to pass, and you know, I just didn't think we'd get 77 here, and I don't think there's a lot of people out there that didn't want us to. I've never caused a riot before winning, but you know, well, maybe once or twice. But this is awesome. I'm just so proud of this whole entire team to get here to Victory Lane. You know, back to back. You know, to do it at Phoenix in the Impala, and then to do it here in the Monte Carlo. Unbelievable day.
What's with the fans throwing stuff? What's going on?
I don't know. I thought Junior had more power than that, though, because I thought they were going to throw toilet paper. That's what he asked him to throw, and I saw maybe one roll, but I don't know. You know what? There's a lot of fans out there that are big Earnhardt fans and probably didn't want to see this broken. And I know there's a lot of my fans out there as well. And so I appreciate their support, and I appreciate the enthusiasm and you know, the opinions of all the fans out there. So what are you going to do? You know, we're here to win.
A top 5, a great finish, but a lot of finger pointing after some people pushing, some people shoving. Who was pushing who?
Well, it was a good day for the Sharp Aquas Vacuity Ford Fusion. We, we ran out of gas coming to when I shifted from second to third. The car stumbled real bad, and the 48 got into me, and I lost my momentum. And I was on the outside of the 38, and then the 20 got a huge run on the outside, and the 38 was running me up, and I had a nose in there. And when it's the last lap of the speedway race, you've worked so hard all day to stay out of trouble and to try to put yourself in the right position. I understand why Tony's mad. I'd be mad if I was in his shoes too. It's just an unfortunate situation, and I hate it for those guys.
It's the last lap at Talladega. Matt Yoakum.
5-time Talladega winner Dale Earnhardt Jr. Awesome top 5 finish for you and your team. What you guys have gone through today, but describe the final lap.
Well, I was just trying to get in front of who was coming and try to get a push. We didn't have that good a car to get up there and lead a whole lot, and we struggled to run up front, and I was just lucky to be up there when we were. We stretched it on fuel mileage, and a lot of guys like Denny and them guys ran out, but we stretched it and saved as much as we could. And we're able to get a top 5. I'm not sure if that's exactly where we finished. I think it's unofficial, but wherever we finished, that was a good finish for us, and we'll take the points. I wanted to win, but I couldn't hold them off. It was just too fast.
Take a look at the in-car, Tony.
Just like I saw it. I mean, get hit and get pushed in the wall. But, we're done wrecking right there, and then all of a sudden we get jacked up by the 38 car for no reason. There's absolutely no reason for that to happen. So he's just taking it down on us for yesterday when he turned down across the nose. So, lucked into his cup ride, but I don't know.